And we're back. Despite technical difficulties, I think we can finally finish out this episode. Sorry I had to split it into two, folks, but, well, we've had issues aplenty. I still haven't quite figured out what's causing the issues, but, you know, after beating my head against a brick wall all day, I think I'm making progress. A little bit. Oh, level 3. Here we go. So, in case you didn't know, I am Roawyn, and you're watching episode 8, part B of At a Loss for Words. And, well, let me explain what I'm doing here with my levels. I have been putting all my points into repair, and I haven't really explained my reason for doing so I better tell it to you straight. Alright, I am going to get my repair skill up to 62 as soon as possible so that I can use 2 skill books with the comprehension perk and get it up to a 70. And the reason why I wish to do this is so I can get the Hand Loader Perk. I really, really like the perk. I will go more into why a little bit later, but basically, I need a 70 repair skill to qualify. And I want to get this perk as early as possible. You know, folks around these parts been complaining that I haven't got any more speeches failed lately. Well, that's all gonna change. We're gonna go rack us up enough speech failures to get to 25 speech checks failed. And how, you ask, Roawyn, are we gonna do this? Well, let me tell you, dear viewer, just how. We're gonna head on over to the Northern Passage. Now, I know we're still a long way off from 100, but keep in mind, we're at episode 8, part B, and I'm about to have 25 speeches failed. Well, I think we're doing pretty good for ourselves. No worries, folks. We'll be at that 100 before you even know it. Just to let you regulars know, I have signed up for Facebook and Twitter. This is my first stint in social media, so I'm giving it a go for you guys. I figured what better way to connect with those who are watching me on a regular basis. So, if you'd like, feel free to follow me on Twitter, and I'll try to give you regular updates about what I'm working on, or what I'm beating my head with frustration-wise. Well, let's stop on over here and pick this lock here, get us some extra loot. That's always nice. So, I mentioned I was going to talk a little about why I like the Hand Loader Perk. And I've looked at a lot of different character builds people have posted, and a lot of times I'm very surprised not to see the Hand Loader Perk in their perk picks. And I don't rightly agree with that. I think the Hand Loader Perk is a mighty fine perk. Now, what it does is it lets you craft new types of bullets. And not all of them are created equally. Some are better than others. Now, for example, the sniper rifle ammo, which a lot of people like using the sniper rifle, the .357 JSP ammo is amazing. It does 30% more damage. That's 6 times better than the Bloody Mess perk. Just wrap your heads around that. 30% more damage. And it also flies straighter and penetrates armor better. It subtracts 3 from your enemy's damage threshold. Why wouldn't you want that? I mean, I understand some people's reluctance to get into the crafting system, but it's not really that hard, and I'll show you guys how to do it later. So, I definitely have to say this perk gets a huge thumbs up from me. Oh, snap! I sent my shovel to Good Springs. Why would I do that? Alright, guys. Hang on. I'll be back in a few minutes. Veronica, why did you let me leave my shovel behind? Alright, what are we gonna get? Oh, yes! Turbo score! I'd like to point out that while I was in Good Springs, I went and grabbed a bunch of extra stuff to carry. It's important that you're able to get your carried weight
friend.
to 75.
Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type.
Can't say that I did, but nice meeting you, chum. Hey, wanna play some
Should've figured
Caravan?
you for a player.
Awesome.
All right, let's play.
I guess I left my cards in my other pocket. Veronica,
Are
why
you
didn't
here
you
to
tell me
jar
to
at me
bring
a
my
while
cards?
longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road?
I am ready to jaw at you a while longer.
Another one, huh? Sure.
How's that sound,
Why not?
pal?
Are you here to jar
The
at me?
reason why you want to be able to get your carry weight
Yeah,
to 75
reckon you will.
is
Are you here
that
to jar at me?
otherwise this expansion will start, and we don't want that yet. Not at all.
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Raiders and tribals and warlords, oh my!
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
Degenerate tribals? I laugh
That's
in the
right.
face of
The
degenerate
folks that lived in
tribals.
Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Who's afraid of the big bad warlord? The big bad warlord? The big bad warlord? Who's afraid of the big bad warlord? Ha 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 ha!
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
Yeah, good call,
Shoot.
Chad. I don't really want my head detached from my body. Not today. Maybe some other time, though. For sure. Yeah, we'll get back to you on that one.
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the New Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the New Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
I don't know. Sounds pretty dangerous. Well, tell me more about your happy
We're a smaller
trails
company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
So, exactly why can't you get to Salt Lake
Without
City?
New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
Well, tell me a little bit more about New
Don't
Canaan.
know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
This just sounds like such a fun place to be.
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen, too.
So, exactly what happened to their
Nope.
mission?
hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the new Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
You know, you guys have a lot of money, right?
We do all right. Don't you worry about us. Got enough in the kitty to pay you anyways.
Don't worry, that one is a repeatable speech check. We'll do that one later on. Alright, Jed, why don't you tell me a little bit more about what I'm getting myself into?
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Joshua Graham, Joshua Graham, Joshua Graham.
Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the burned man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
Oh, fine, fine. I won't mention him. Jeez, you're a spoilsport.
I bet you are. But we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll have to leave your friend behind.
Oh, no, I'm not leaving Veronica behind. She goes everywhere with me. Jeez.
Ooh, got something good for me?
Veronica, I hate to do this to you.
What's up?
I'll see you.
Why does everyone always say
I'll
that?
come back for you, Veronica, I promise.
Okay. Then I guess I'll be back at the 188. Maybe digging in some dirt for scrap metal or something.
And now I feel terrible. Jeez,
Are you here
Jed.
to join me?
See what you did?
I bet you are. But you ain't going nowhere loaded down like a pack Brahmin.
Did you just call me a Brahmin? Oh.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. We got us some passes tighter than a virgin on her wedding night up there. Last thing I need is some greenhorn getting stuck on a rock, slowing the whole caravan down.
Weight limit? Come on, that's just stupid.
You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and high rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
Call me a Brahmin, and then you tell me I can't come along unless I get rid of some of my stuff. I'm not so sure you and I are gonna be drinking buddies after this, pal.
There's a chest over yonder. You can store your extra in that. It'll be safe as can be until you get back.
Oh no, that's just what you want me to think. Make me stash my stuff and then steal it.
You
when
looking
I'm
to
not
join
looking.
this here caravan? Look a little wet behind the ears, you ask me.
Don't worry, they won't actually steal your stuff.
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
New Reno doesn't sound like such a nice place. Tell me a little more about it.
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Well, sounds like you made the right choice.
Place lived
getting
up
out
to
of
its
New
name,
Reno.
that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
You know, I'm not sure how much a shotgun really has to argue
What's the
about.
difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
What do you know about these tribals?
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the Whitelegs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the Whitelegs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
And these crazy folks
Catch you
wanna
another
head
time,
into
then.
this death trap? Oh my lord.
Hey there.
I don't know
Hey there.
what I'm getting myself into here. Jeez. This guy gives a lot of speech failures.
You looking
but we
for
can't
trouble,
come
bud?
back and pass
I
him
got
later.
plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me.
You want trouble, buddy? You want trouble? Bring it. Come on. What are you waiting for? Bring
Yeah,
it on.
whatever.
Bring me the trouble.
Yeah, what's it this time?
That's what I thought. You know what? Carry my stuff, you little mule.
Ricky travels light on purpose, asshole. If you're looking for a slave, ask someone else.
You know what? What's wrong with you? You on something?
Yeah, Doc, I'm feeling great. Fuck you very much, asshole.
You talk to your mother with that mouth?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, you are nothing but a pain. Alright, it's very important that we get our dehydration level to the second stage. We need to get -2 to our endurance stat. That's going to be very important for failing a survival skill check. Because right now we have too much survival skill to successfully fail it. Ooh, that's an oxymoron. Successfully fail. So, although we can never repeat this guy's speech checks, it's not going to be an issue. We don't miss anything. And, in fact, I prefer not passing them. And I don't really want to give anything away on that yet. I'll wait until we're about to start the expansion. Alright, we should almost have enough dehydration. Shouldn't be too much more waiting hours now. Blammo! And there it is. Awesome. And as you can see, our survival skill is now
what's
been
it this
suitably
time?
lowered. And now we can talk to this guy some more. Not that
You
I
want to know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see? And done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
Yeah, all the nicknames I can think of for you
how you
aren't
think?
suitable for
I
you
shoot things
two.
in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that. But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
Sweet, I totally want to fight a death jaw. Where do you find
Just
those?
how green are you? Everybody heard of death jaws. You better hope I'm around if you run into one. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
Veronica, you want to hit this idiot, or should I? I mean, really.
What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it. I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
Holy wow, what a shot. Yeah, I'm not really
Whatever.
impressed.
When you're me, a Deadeye, shots like that ain't nothing special. It's just what I do.
Yeah. Do you have any other skills or abilities
Well,
besides
I
being
grew
a
up near
total
Dayglow
bleep?
out west, so yeah. I grew a third nut that glows in the dark.
I bet you're just a delight at
Nice
parties.
job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a pit boy and a vault suit. So what?
Where'd you steal the vault suit from, huh?
Where the fuck you think? Vault 2-2. That's where I grew up.
Sounds like a vault for ballerinas. What do y'all do?
I can't
for
tell you that.
tutus?
I have a sworn vow of secrecy. Or something like that. To all the people I left behind.
Whoa, didn't mean to invade your privacy. Oh no.
Yeah, so don't bring it up again.
Alright, hotshot. What do you use your Pip-Boy for? Huh?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
Yeah, I got one too.
Huh?
Not impressed.
Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Ooh, is there any way you could show me new ways to use my Pip-Boy then?
Fat chance. Like I got time to bring you up to speed. Fuck that.
Did I mention I really don't like you?
Yeah. Too bad one of them is worn by a total fucking idiot.
Hold me back, Veronica.
Yeah,
Hold
whatever.
me back. Oh, if it wasn't for not wanting to start a fight here, that guy would have it coming. Ooh. Oh. Veronica, that guy just gets under my skin. Well, guys, we're actually at the end of this episode. So, I'm glad you could join me yet again. And I'm sorry I had to split this one into 2 parts. But, that's the breaks. Well, thanks for joining me again, and make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. When this channel hits 25 subscribers, I will be doing my special Iron Man run of Fallout New Vegas, going as fast as I can, and basically only saving when I need to stop. When I die, series is over. So, I'll catch you guys later. Till then, take care.